Thunder, thunder, the third, the money and the thunder, the fun, thunder, thunder, bitch, and butter, the thunder, thunder, I done put this in the. It's one of my brain fart freestyles that I do. What's up, everybody? How's it going? It's me, Zay Moraz, A.D.A.D, whatever you want to call me. Because at the end of the day, I'm a spiritual being, and what? Life is great. Shit. I'm back out here in the galactic forest. Still working on myself, still becoming more positive every single day. I still feel my past ego trying to come back at me, but I'm kind of using it as a tool instead of a something that's really like something that I live on. I don't use my ego as something to live on. I don't even have an ego. It's more of just my emotion. It's more of me just creating, I guess. I don't really look at myself as having an ego. Actually, I don't have an ego in the first place. So, it kind of cancels out what I said. So, whatever, But anyways, I'm back with another video. I'm just making another talking video, and today, vlog, and today I just want to say. Oh no, just don't have excuses for what you want to do in life. I'm living my life. I got a nice, cool, great, amazing life. Filled with many opportunities, filled with many great encounters and great experiences and great environments. Like, look at this. I'm out in nature every day, all to myself. All to myself. You might see a couple of spaceships flying by, but it's all to myself. I got a whole lot of land. I got a whole lot of land all to myself. A lot of land to myself, and a beautiful house, and I'm grateful for it. With a lake. I'm not bragging. I'm not boasting about my life. I'm just telling it how it is, man. Like, life is great. I don't gotta flex, because flexing is just a sign of insecurity. I don't really show my things, bro. If you gonna see me as a person, that's a different thing. I got the piercings, I got the choker, I got the hat, I got the style, I got my own little wave going, But that's me expressing me. That's me expressing how I feel. I use clothes, and I don't really use jewelry. I don't really use chains. I don't like chains. I like this though, but I don't like chains. I don't like anything that's like, I don't know, just like flashy kind of thing. It's kind of like it's cool and all. Like, I'll probably get like a gold choker with a couple diamonds in it, but like that just be for like one thing, for like an accomplishment. I don't know. It's just like I don't really praise those things. I kind of see it as just things. They're just items. Like this, it's just an item. I only keep this as a reminder of always remember to replace these spikes with like crystals, and make it. I got my own little thing with it. You gonna see. You gonna see it. I don't like to explain shit. I'm just gonna show you results. All right, I'm gonna show you results to show you that I'm real with this, speaking stuff into existence and being yourself and finding your true self. Okay, so what you call it? Yeah. So today I just wanted to say, don't have an excuse, because excuses will be the death of uses. Woo! That was a good one. All right. So excuses are the death of uses, okay? So it's excuses literally is executing uses. Come on. All right. I'm getting the hang of this. So listen, bro. You can't be going through your day always blaming the weather, or blaming, like, literally people blame the weather. You know how whack that is? How whack. Like, that's the worst excuse. You really gonna blame the weather on why you can't get your money, or why you can't be positive, or why you can't be happy, or why you can't go outside? Dude, adapt to the weather. The weather is not that bad. Matter of fact, I control the weather. A.D.A.D, look it up, motherfucker. Shoot. Um, but yeah, man, you can't have excuses because every day I go out and I go to my campus, um, and there's these pull-up bars right by these acres of lands that I have all to myself. There's pull-up bars, um, well, pull-up handlebars. You know, the little dangling gymnastic things. So one day I was like, okay, let me do this, and I wasn't just gonna do it. I was gonna go in my tank top because when I was doing this, it was around wintertime. It was the beginning of the year, and it was cold outside. So I was like, let's do this in the cold with a tank top on, with your feet out and exposed. And I still do it to this day. And what that helped me understand, I'm not saying you have to go and find a like, this is like my Afro samurai kind of thing. I came across this during my path, and I look at this as like a little somewhat meaning in my life, because it actually helped me focus on my mindset and helped me become, more positive and less insecure about life. So I come up on this and I'm like, all right, every day I set in my mind, I gotta come over here in my tank top in the cold every morning doing pull-ups from 7 o'clock to 7:40, make a video, go to class, drop a song. That's my set for right now. When I'm done with class, I gotta replace class with something else. I might replace it with another personal teaching time, but that's later on down my journey. But what this really helped me understand and really helped me realize was there's gonna be days that are colder than most. There's gonna be days that are colder than most, but still I have to do what I said, because I have the willpower. I have the power of my life. The weather doesn't have the power of my life. See, a lot of people use the weather as an excuse. They use the weather as an excuse, because I even catch myself when I'm in the studio making songs. I'd be like, oh, it's too hot in here, or it's too cold in here. But no, it's just right. The weather is based off of your energy. Whatever energy you have in a room is what the weather would basically be. And that's how I look at it. If you feel a little warm and you're making a warm song, you're gonna feel warm and you're gonna make a warm song. You gotta learn how to look inwards, but instead of outwards, and having the outside world control the inside, and that's impossible to do, because the outside world is only reacting to what's going on the inside. You see what I'm saying? So whenever I come out here, I realize and I understand that the only reason that it's cold outside is because my mindset is cold. Now let that sink, bro. It's only cold outside because my mindset is cold. You see these birds, you see the birds, you see the squirrels always running around in this weather. Yes, they're asleep in the time, but you still see some of them awake running around. They don't care about the weather, because in their mind, they're not cold. They're just chilling. They're just hanging out. Whatever's happening around the atmosphere is a result of them. So animals realize that yo, there's no such thing as cold. It's just how I'm feeling, But because we're all connected. So listen, that's what happens during December and all that. That's why. If you were to take away the months, and all that, you would really understand more of weather and emotion. You would understand that more, because when I was younger, I've understood that when I was younger, every time I got deeply sad, it would rain. Every time I got sad, I'm talking every single time I got deeply depressed or sad. It doesn't matter if it was in the summer. It doesn't matter if it was in right now. It doesn't matter if it was anywhere. It doesn't matter if it was anywhere. If I was sad, it was gonna rain. So that's how my life was as a kid, and that's how I understood my power as a kid. So, and I still understand it now. I'm growing, and I'm growing even more, and I'm evolving. I'm not dying. I'm evolving. Nobody's dying. We're only evolving. So every day I'm evolving to the next dimension, to the next realm of life, to the next sense of positivity and love. And if love, positivity on that lasts for infinite, I'm happy to do so. I'm happy to live in that forever, You just gotta raise up to that vibe. A lot of people don't feel like they're worthy of it, but that's not the topic of this video. The topic of this video, well, that's not the topic of what I'm talking about right now. The topic that I'm talking about right now is weather. And another thing that I've noticed is that when I did feel cold doing pull-ups in the wintertime and in the fall and whatever time it is, I lost sense of all these matrix labels for cycles. It was cold. It was really cold. It was cloudy, and I was shaking one day, and I was like, huh. I was sitting there. I'm not cold. The only reason that I'm shaking is because there was something wrong inside of me. See, you got to understand that nature never lies to you. Nature will never lie to you. It will bring out your emotions, and it will raise your vibes to the highest extent if it has to so high to a physical point where you are shaking. I'm cold. A lot of people think that's being cold. No, you're not cold. You're not cold. Because if you were cold, you'd be still. If you were freezing, you'd be still. If you were really truly cold, you would be stuck, stiff, and still. Just chilling, relaxing, meditating. But I was realizing, like, I was shaking. And the shaking, people have different shakes when they when they cold. Some people shake with they body. I was shaking from this area, and this area is where the I think it's the orange chakra, where it's more of being yourself, being more self-expressive, not afraid to express yourself or something. I'm not too sure on chakras. I'm still learning about chakras, and I'm learning every day, and I'm never gonna stop learning. But it was in that area, and I noticed that, okay, there's something that I haven't dealt with in expressing myself in full body expression. There's something that I haven't fully shown to the world or shown to myself. Matter of fact, there's something that I'm hiding from my own self. You got to really go deep and realize that, you could be so far gone that you're hiding different things from yourself. And I've realized that, there was so many issues and situations that I've never dealt with, just from being in the cold with my tank top on and my feet out in the grass that was wet. Yeah, I'm not telling you have to do this. This is what I did in my journey. This is what I did. This is what I'm still doing in my journey. Shoot, I got a whole long ways to go. I'm young. I'm still young. Look, bro. But I'm not gonna get into that. But yeah. So I was sitting there and I was like, okay, so shaking has to be something. It has to mean something. And I've realized that the shaking was me trying to battle with myself. And the cold was kind of like, more expressing that battle. And I realized that, I was battling with myself. I was like, all right, which way do I want to go? No, you're not this. Oh, but I'm this. Da da da. I was battling between positive and negative. I was battling my old paradigm with my new paradigm. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, yeah, for my negative developed paradigm, I was battling my positive paradigm between my negative developed paradigm, and that's what was going on. And I understood it, and I digested it, and I broke it down, and I realized, again, some days are going to be colder than most, but while I say that in my head, some days are going to be colder than most, but at the end, it all depends on me. That's what always runs through my head. Some days are going to be colder than most, but at the end, it all depends on me. It all depends on how I feel about it. Am I making this an excuse to stop what I'm doing? Am I making this an excuse to stop my motivation? Am I making this an excuse to stop my vision? Am I making this an excuse? I gotta disarm all these excuses, the execution of uses. I gotta dismember that and use my uses, use what I said I'm going to do, use my words and use my power of my words and use the actions of my words that cause my body to be expressed. And the mind would be fulfilled. I'm out here, like I said, every day in the middle of nature. I make that a priority. I make that a number one thing, because in nature it's all love, it's all peace, it's all nice serenity and neutrality and supernaturalness. You know how many different creatures I've seen? I've seen some weird shit, man. I've seen some weird, crazy, awesome, different species of stuff. Because the more you hang out with Mother Nature, the more she will tell you her secrets, and she will give you an eye to see the unknown. And I've been seeing things that nobody has ever seen before, right in front of me every day. I'm seeing different types and different species from other spaces and planets here in front of my face. Why? Because I control my reality. I'm not afraid to experience something new and something so bizarre about life. I'm not afraid to experience the weird and unknown things about life. I'm not afraid to experience the creativity of Mother Nature, because Mother Nature creates. She's alive, or there's no such thing. I don't really like giving it a gender, but nature, it has creativity too. It has it can show you things, and it can tell you things. And when I'm speaking into the universe, when I'm speaking into the world, is love. More love, fuller expression. I love things at its fullest expression. And I'd rather see nature at its fullest expression than its minimal, than its regular expression, than its neutral expression. Every day nature is helping me, and I'm helping nature. Nature helps me, I help nature. I love nature. I kiss nature. Come on, let's go over to this tree. Kiss it, you know? Make one that makes love to me. This tree loves me. I love that tree. And I love this grass. And I love the soil. And I love the lavas. And I love the rocks. And I love the animals. I love every species on this planet. All the supernatural and creative alien, awesome, cool, different, unique looking beings with different colors. Purple people, yellow, orange, pink, red, black, white, love it all. You know, shoot. There are so many things that this life could offer. And I'm loving all of it. I'm loving every single one of his experiences. Why? You want to know why? Because I don't have excuses. I don't use my health as an excuse. I never use my health as an excuse. Once you say you are sick, you are going to be sick, my friend. I'm not sick, and I'm never sick. I don't have allergies. I don't hold to toxic energy. I don't hold to any type of thing that is considered sick, because sick is also an excuse. You got to realize that a lot of these things that are negative in this world are just excuses. You can change it. You don't have to ever be sick again in your life. I will never ever be sick again. And you can make that choice too. I will never be sick again, and so can you. Why? Because I dropped all excuses, and so did you. Ooh, because that's how we move. Bop, scobbity, bop, boop. I gotta go to class now because I gotta learn all these music notes, fool. So I'm gonna come back with another video tomorrow, because I am with my crew, because I'm so smooth. Ooh, it's Zay Moraz, A.D.A.D, dude. I'm out. Peace, love, positivity all day, every day. We gotta raise the vibe and change the paradigm. Ah!